I want to share my story. Let's call her Hannah. I really liked Hannah. It felt like she was the love of my life. Well, she wasn't. I was too young to understand. When I was 16, we were still in a relationship and we were very happy. But someday Hannah started to be very jealous. I was not allowed to talk to any girl. It was so unhealthy for our relationship. I had 3 female friends while we were together. Even thought one of them was even lesbian. I wasn't allowed to meet her. I knew 2 of those female friends since elementary school, and one of them is very important. Let's call them Lucy and Kate. Me and Lucy started to hang out a lot since a school trip to France. We were really good friends. We had the same nerdy interests, and me, Lucy, and Kate went to nerd meetups with cosplays and all that stuff. My girlfriend, Hannah, went crazy when I told her that I'm with Lucy and Kate, so on the second meetup, she came with us, even thought she wasn't into anime or video games. Lucy decided to take her boyfriend with her too, so it wouldn't be too awkward. Then I was 18 and I was very unhappy with Hannah, but I couldn't bring myself up to break up with her because I always thought about the long time we were together until I realized that half of the time I was just unhappy and uncomfortable. She never really cared about me and my feelings. Then when I was on a birthday party of Lucy, we were kinda drunk and we had a deep conversation about happiness and relationships. I don't remember too much, but we talked about that at least a bit. Some weeks after this, I was 19 already. I finally talked with Hannah and I broke up with her. I wasn't really sad, it was relieving. Then I started to spend some more time with Lucy. I talked a bit too much about my ex, how horrible it was with her and all that. Lucy always listened and cared. I actually started to like Lucy way more than before, without actually realizing it. I always became a bit jealous when guys flirted with her or had interest, but I didn't question my feelings, and I tried to suppress it. She was my friend. Such a thing could destroy the friendship, so I kept it all inside me for months, until I was over it mostly. But one day we decided that we want to watch a show on Netflix, and I wrote her as a joke. So that's our first date, huh? She wasn't laughing or anything, she just answered oh and left it. Then on our date she always was a bit more close to me. I was so nervous because I wasn't really sure if she liked me too, but it was so obvious, I thought. On our second date we actually cuddled and then we walked a bit outside. It was cold so we were holding hands. Then she talked about the school trip in France. She told me I was the only person who was nice to her because our French course never paid attention to her. I didn't know this BD. I just listened, I didn't say much. When we were back and wanted to continue watching the show, I kissed her and she kissed me back. It was the best moment of my life. Then Lucy told me that she loved me since middle school. I felt so touched and it was a bit overwhelming, but it made sense. She always invited me and also Hannah to special events, even thought we didn't have much contact at sometimes. And her boyfriend, well, he turned out gay later. We are still together and I love her even more. She is just such a wholesome person and I don't want to lose her.